Hello, this is Alan Crone with the Crone Law Firm. Here at the firm, we've received a number of inquiries from individuals asking about their eligibility for benefits under the new federal CARES Act, which provides unemployment benefits for certain employees and other folks who may have lost their job or their livelihood due to the coronavirus outbreak. I wanted to answer a few of those questions, provide some information, and also provide some help if you need it. The first thing to consider is whether or not your lack of work is due to the coronavirus or not. Basically, the new act, which extends unemployment benefits for 13 weeks to 39 weeks from the previous amount. It also gives unemployment benefits to people who before have not been qualified for unemployment. I'm talking about specifically self-employed people, independent contractors or gig workers like Uber drivers and Uber delivery drivers and folks who perform services for companies through an app or through a website. All of you may be entitled to these benefits, and the benefits we're talking about are $600 a week for federal benefits, which is on top of the state benefits, which now are maxed out at $275 a week. It's unclear right now whether or not the state of Tennessee is going to extend the state benefits to independent contractors, self-employed people, and so forth. But that shouldn't stop you if you fall into that category from making application. Now, so the question becomes who's eligible for these benefits? Well, if your business has been closed, your employer is closed, or you've had to close your business if you're an independent contractor or self-employed person because you're not an essential business. That, in other words, under the mayor's safer at home order or a governor's stay-at-home order, which I understand the state of Tennessee may be announcing that today, and your business is closed and you can't work, if you're otherwise able and available to work, but this is keeping you from working, then you can apply for benefits. If you have the virus and can't work, or you can't work because you have to take care of someone in your household who has the virus, or you can't travel because of one of these orders. You can't come to work because maybe you're subject to a quarantine or a health department order for you specifically that says you have to self-isolate because you've been to another country or so forth. Then you could be entitled for these benefits. One provision that's interesting that we're still trying to figure out exactly what it means, and that is if you have to quit your job or quit your work because of the coronavirus. It's a pretty broad statement, but it's one of the eligibility requirements. And then also if you have to take care of children because they're sick or because they're at home and that from school, and that prevents you from going to work, then you could be covered as well. Now, you have to self-certify. And it's very important that you're very careful in how you self-certify, because the self-certification is subject to penalties of perjury in federal court, which means that if you violate that, in other words, if you misstate the reason that you think you're entitled to benefits, then you could be subject to have to pay whatever benefits you receive back, plus you could be prosecuted for making a false statement and owe fines or perhaps serve up to 5 years in jail, in federal prison. Now, I don't want to overstate that, but I think it's very, very important that as you're filling out these forms, that you're just as absolutely careful as you can be in stating the reasons and the factual basis for your application. You don't want to misstate that. You don't want to overstate it because there are penalties involved. So as the first thing to do would be to monitor the State Department of Labor's website. They had, at the last time I looked, they had not yet updated it to include these changes. Also monitor the U.S. Department of Labor's website because the Secretary will be promulgating rules and regulations that might clarify your application. We here at the Crone Law Firm are paying particular attention to that, and as those new rules and regulations come out, we are monitoring those, interpreting those, and helping our clients with them. I would encourage you, even if you've been turned down previously for benefits, to go ahead and reapply under this new statutory scheme, because you may now be eligible and qualified for these benefits. We at the Crone Law Firm want to help, and we want to help our clients and new friends navigate these waters. And so we had a staff meeting. We tried to determine what's the best way to do that, the most cost-effective way for folks who are not employed in these days. And so here's what we've come up with. We're willing to help coach you through this process, help you navigate the website, and coach you on which of the basis would be the best for you through either a Zoom or a video conference or a telephone call. And we'll do that for $250 to help you self-apply for these benefits. Answer any questions that you have, and help you specifically interpret these general rules and regulations for your specific circumstance. So on the web page that you're on now, it should show you who to call. You can call us at the office, or there's a contact form. You can fill that out and set up a coaching session with one of our lawyers here at the Crone Law Firm for $250. And we think that it's a good investment, because you want it to make your first shot your best shot if you can to get those benefits. We really wish you luck. We hope that all of you are being safe and careful. And if you can't work, even if you can work and you're working from home, continue to practice social distancing, and let's keep one another safe and mitigate this so that you're free to stay home as much as you want after this is over, but let's get it so that we don't all have to stay at home during this crisis. I appreciate it. And again, if you think we can help you, please give us a call or contact us. And it would also be helpful, share this on social media, or share it with your friends, anyone who you think might benefit from it, because the best thing that can happen for all of us is for the people to receive these benefits. And let's keep our economy rolling. Let's keep businesses in business, and let's stay afloat until we lick this thing. Thank you very much.